knees in, so I flatten out my back and have a little roll, rock from side to side. Then I'll tuck my chin in, nice long flat back as well. I also like using my hands and press my hands into my shins, pulling out the elbows, you know, or pushing out the elbows to the side as well, the crown of the head up. Good, and then as I actually do that, then I can extend out the feet like I was going to go into Shavasana as well. We're going to place our hands on our belly. I'm going to take that deep breath in towards the belly. And as we exhale, soften all the muscles, soften the feet, soften the belly, soften the hips, shoulders, facial muscles, arms. Take a deep breath into the belly again. And exhale. Relax the body down that little bit more again. Just let go the inhibitions, let go the thoughts, let go the intentions of actually trying to do something and just be present. But when you be present, you actually let go of the expectations and the intentions of doing this, this, and this. It's just about being, just being in that present moment and just going, oh, I'm just letting go. Take that breath into the belly again. Nice deep one. Hold it for a second. And exhale. Good. Take another nice inhale in and lengthen, stretch out the arms way overhead. Reach out. Keeping your eyes closed at the same time, bringing the feet into towards each other, the insides of the feet. Stretch out through the fingers, way overhead. Drawn through the belly, lengthen out, big long stretch. Breathe deep into the sides of the ribs and the belly at the same time. It's an interesting one. It makes it more difficult to breathe into the belly as you're stretching up. So you want to try and focus on breath just at the base of the ribs. Now flex the feet, draw the toes in towards you. And it's almost like you're trying to lift the heels up off the floor, but keeping the calves on the floor. Then point the toes again. Right. And then flexing the feet. Good, nice feet flex. Good, and then softly, softly, bringing the arms all the way back towards the belly. Good. Draw one knee in towards you, right knee in towards you. Give yourself a little rock from side to side again. Never unsure, just have a wee nosy at me. Cross over your ankles, hold on to the backs of your thighs, and give yourself a little rock, just tiny little rocks in the spine, using the core muscles. And then as you exhale, rock yourself all the way up into a cross-legged position, whatever cross-legged you feel comfortable in as well. Give yourself a little rock from side to side, just releasing the glutes and the hips a little bit as well. Good. Little rock, and it's stretching up from the, almost like the shoulder and the hip bone. You're kind of lifting up from there, so you get that stretch all the way down the side. That's what we're going to work on tonight. A little lift up each side, rocking from side to side. Breathe deep all the way through. Good. Bringing your fingers either side, lengthen out through the spine from the tailbone all the way to the crown of the head. Inhale, lifting up through the right arm, lift it up, reach it up, and fold over to your left side. Reach out and over. And really lengthen out through that arm and the fingers. Spread out through the fingers as much as you can. Reach out. Now that right knee, push that right knee away from you. So you're really trying not to lift it up. You're pushing it down and out the way. Good. Inhale, coming back up, keeping the right fingers on the floor. Inhale, going to the opposite direction is what you'll be doing. Reaching over towards your right hand side again. Same thing again. Push out through that left knee. Lengthen out. Deep breath. Exhale. Good. Deep breath in. Exhale. Good. Inhale, coming back up. Bringing the hand back down. We're going to do that again. We'll lift up through the right arm. And as we lift it up, reach it up towards the ceiling first. Then turn the palm forward. And then slightly bend the left elbow and twist slightly as you come over. Use that hand as well, that left hand, just to guide you down. Good. Kind of opening out through the front of the chest this time. Slight opening through the front of the chest opposed to coming down to the side. Open up. Deep breath into the right side of the ribs, the upper right side of the ribs of the chest. Exhale. Deep breath in. Keep pushing that right knee away. Good. Inhale, coming back up. Placing that right hand on the floor again. Inhale, lift up to the left arm. Again, turning the palm of the hand forward again. And this time, open up. It's like you're almost trying to look up towards the ceiling. Good. Lengthen out, reach up through that left arm. Turning over. It's almost like you're actually trying to open up through the left armpit. Reach up and look up. Good. Deep breaths. Exhale. Good. Inhale, coming all the way back up again. Both arms up, inhale up. Exhale as you reach forward to begin with. Pin the knees into the floor, anchor yourself down, hollow out through the belly, lengthen up through the arms, and as you start to do that, bring the hands back down towards the floor. Doesn't matter where your hands are, if they're up here, that's absolutely fine. Deep breath in. Exhale and start to wiggle the hands forward and come into your range of movement. One of the important things is really root the tailbone into the floor. Sometimes the hips will come up, but try and push them into the floor. Start to wiggle the fingers forward a wee bit more each time. Now feel that lengthen out all the way from the armpits down the sides of the waist, even just to the sort of sides of the back. Nice big deep breath in again. Oh, exhale. It's a wee bit more hard, it's maybe more difficult to actually take that inhale at that point, especially when you're stretching out and folding forward as well. Deep breath in again. Exhale. Good. Then slowly coming all the way back up. Excellent. Now coming into Baddha Konasana. As you come into Baddha Konasana, that's the one where the soles of the feet are together, knees are out to the side. Now, this is a wee bit of a more challenging one, so we'll just do it nice and easy. So taking the feet out a little bit further forward because it makes it a little bit more, less strenuous, we'll call it. We're going to take the arm, in fact, normally what you would do is take the arm into the inside, but we're going to hold on to the outside of the shin bone to begin with. We're going to inhale. We'll dig that elbow into the inside of the thigh, just very gently, and inhale and lift up through the right arm. Now the arm's going to come up slightly and out to the back. So you're opening up through that right side of your chest. Hopefully you'll be able to see me on screen. Deep breath in as you open up through the chest, right side of that chest, into the shoulder. And I like to use my arm, that left elbow, into the inside of that thigh, just to help me open up as we twist down, as we twist round. So you're twisting around and also reaching up at the same time. Deep breath in, exhale. Be mindful of the body, what's going on, how's it responding, how's it reacting, where is it jerking about, where's it holding it. Inhale as you come all the way back. We'll take it to the other side as we bring that right elbow into the inside of that thigh, holding on to the calf or the ankle, wherever it is, different bone structures anyway. Inhale, lifting up through the left arm. Now again, you're doing that little twist, but you're also bending down to the side as well. Open up through that left side, pushing out through that left knee. And you're going to feel that stretch down the left side again. Deep breath in. Exhale. Again, be aware. Where do you feel it? Where's the tension held? And that's one of the things we become self-aware of what the body is, because when we become self-aware, we start to understand where the tension is, and the tension is related to whatever's happening in the mind. Every body part has a message. Inhale, coming all the way back up again. Good. We're going to do that one more time as we reach up through the right side, lift it up, twist round, coming round to the back again. Push that right knee away. Deep breath into the right side. Exhale, twist again. Deep breath in, exhale. One last one, deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale, coming all the way back again, holding on to that right ankle again, really bringing that elbow into the inside, into the outside of that thigh. Inhale, lift up through the left arm. Good. First of all, what I like to do is go over to the side slightly, then bring the arm back. Deep breath in, left side, exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. Really fill up the lungs right down to the base. One last one. Exhale. Good. Inhale, coming all the way back to center. Good. Extending out both your feet in front. I'm going to come into a pose called Janusarsasana. I'm going to come just at an angle for this one. I'm going to bend in through that right knee. So the sole of the right foot comes into the inside of that left thigh at the same time. Okay, this one's a wee bit more difficult to get into. We're just going to turn towards that bend knee. The one that's bending in, the right one. As we twist ourselves around. Nice tall spine again, that inhale. As we exhale, we're going to take that left shoulder blade, that left shoulder down towards the left knee. Now it's going to be challenging to get it down there, but the intention is just to go wherever the body's going to take you to. We're going to bring that elbow into the inside of that thigh. We're going to twist the torso. So the right shoulder comes up towards the ceiling. Going to flex that left foot, extend up through the right arm, reaching up towards the ceiling. You're going to feel that stretch all the way from the hip bone, right down, right all the way up to the shoulder. You feel it all the way down your waist. Then eventually you can just start to come over a little bit more, and you can feel that stretch down the side again, all the way up here. Oh, that's where it feels really tight, especially when you're sitting down all day. Nice deep breath. Exhale. Good. Each time you're just going to bring that arm over. Try not to bring it forward. Bring it directly down towards the ear. Deep breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. Good. Then we're going to inhale, coming all the way back up again. Nice. I'm going to swap over to the other side. Extend out through that right leg, bending through the left. Good. And you can take it at this angle if you want to, or you can take it shorter. Just work with it. See what it does for you. Sometimes we get a different response depending on the positioning of our body. So turning towards that bent knee, that left knee. A nice tall spine again, crown of the head up. Nice big inhale in, exhale. We're going to take that right shoulder down. And you'll get to a stage when you think, well, that's as far as it's going to go, because I want to make sure this left shoulder is up towards the ceiling. If you start to curve over, then you get more of a length down the back of the leg. And what we want to do is get into the left side here. Now, every body part is related to mind. Anything that's going on in the mind will reflect in the body. So that's why we want to be self-aware of what's going on and what's happening in the body. Good. We're going to let that right arm just drop down again. I use it just to give me a little bit of leverage to twist the torso around. Good. We're going to inhale, lift up through the left arm, reach it up, reach it up. Deep breath in, the left side of the ribs, so right where my hand is. Exhale. Then we're going to start reaching over that arm in the exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. Good. Deep breath in. Exhale. Good. One last one. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale, coming all the way back up. Feel that length all the way down your sides. We're going to turn to your left or your right, wherever your bent knee is. And as you do that, you're just going to come straight onto all fours and into downward dog. Tuck the toes under. And coming into downward dog. Do little alternate knee bends. One lengthen, one bend. Good. Hips up towards the ceiling. Deep breaths. And then drop the heels down, soften out through the knees. Good. Bring the toes together so the insides of the feet are touching. There's no gaps between it. We're going to inhale, lift up. We're going to lift up through the left leg. Actually, I'm going to go the left leg as I reach it up. And on that exhale, we're going to swing it all the way through. In between your hands or to the outside of that left hand. Sometimes it's easier that way if it can't go on the inside. We're going to drop down that back right heel. And we're going to come all the way up and into warrior two. Good. And as we get ourselves settled into that nice little warrior, keep that belly drawn in. Going to drop that left arm, the forearm onto the top of the thigh. We're going to inhale and swoop that arm all the way across and over your ear. And extend over your ear. Okay, draw that belly in, reach out, lengthen out. Reach it out as far as you can. So the outside of that right foot, hip, shoulder, fingers, reach it out. Try not to come forward. Try to really lift that right hip up towards the ceiling. So it's shooting out up the way. And at the same time that the elbow and the shoulder is not coming too far forward. And you're looking up the way slightly. You reach it out. Good. And then we're going to slowly bring that arm all the way back down. And we're going to come into almost like a lateral runner's pose. Oh, you'll know that, we're running. Push out through that right heel. Push it out as much as you can. Push the left knee away from you. Keep pushing that right heel away. You can actually feel that stretch even just into the groin area and the front of the thigh. Then dropping that knee down towards the floor. Right knee, might need to wiggle that front foot forward a wee bit more if you need to. Place the right hand on the floor and extend up through the left arm. Good. And as you extend up through the left arm, just start to open up that wee bit more. You feel that lateral twist and extend the arm over your ear. Good. Keep lengthening out. And then slowly bring it back. Good. Come up near tippy toes. Right back tippy toes. Push that right heel away. Then again, extend up through the left arm. Reach up. Let a bit of a twist. Really bring the arm back. Yeah, and exhale. Bring the arm all the way back down by its side. Dropping that knee down. Bringing the left foot back. Tucking the toes under. Coming into downward dog. And little alternate stretches each leg. One lengthen. One bend. Then bringing the toes in towards each other. Dropping the heels down. Keep that belly tucked in. Inhale, lift up through the right leg, reach it up. Deep breath in as you exhale. Swoop that right leg all the way through or to the outside. Sometimes I like to take it to the outside of that, my hand. And just make sure it gets in there. Good, lengthen it again through that left heel. Push it away. Push that right knee forward, right heel back. And feel that stretch. Deep breath. Exhale. Dropping the left knee down, releasing the toes. Inhale, twist up through the right arm, reach it up. You can start to drop the hips down as well if you feel you want to include the hips into this. Good, and then start to reach it back if you can. You might find one side a little bit tighter than the other, like I'm doing this side. Good, then reach the arm over your ear. Trying to keep that knee in at the same time. Good. Then bringing that hand all the way back down again. Nice. Tucking that toe under. Lifting up through the knee. And then lifting up and reaching up the right hand again. Deep breath in. Exhale. Good. Releasing that little hand all the way to the floor. Good. This time, coming up in that back left heel. Now really root that right foot in because we're going to bring the left foot to the right. And it's going to take a wee bit of balance, but also a wee bit of core strength to get it there. So we're going to see if we can do that little bounce in the back foot. And we're going to, I like to actually come up my right heel, then push it to bring that left foot forward. So both of them are meeting in that Uttanasana, forward fold. Releasing the spine, holding on to the elbows. Deep breath. Just let the whole spine drop down. Good, and then that position, extend out through the fingers as far as you can get them. Now, if you've got tight hamstrings, bend the knees. Because we really want to get into the length all the way down the side. Lengthen out. Try and relax the neck down. Each time, just lengthen out through those arms. Deep breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. Good. Nice deep breaths. Exhale. Good. Bringing the hands either side. Inhale, swooping the arms all the way up. Exhale, coming into Anjali Mudra. Good. Coming to the size of your mat and taking a little wider stance. Taking the toes out slightly as well. Inhale, extend the arms out. Exhale, forward fold. Swoop the arms out to the side as you come all the way forward down. Coming over to your right hand side. Now what you want to do here in this one is try and keep the hips centered, pull back in that left hip, square it off as much as you can, and then start to reach over with that left hand. As you reach over in those deep breaths, and you exhale, soften into it. Now I know we're going to get stretched in the back of the hamstrings, but most of all what we want to focus on is down the left side. This bit down here. And in order to do that, we need to pull back in this left hip and extend out through that left hand as well. Good. Reach it out. And it's almost like I can feel my hip and I'm just kind of pulling it apart, away from the shoulder blades, away from the shoulder joint. Good. Nice big deep breath in, and then the exhale, pull the hip back more. Exhale. Then we're going to meander across to the left hand side and do the exact same thing. We're just going to extend out through that right pinky. I like using the pinky actually. There's something about using that outside pinky when you join up all these muscles. And the forearm, upper arm, shoulder joint, all the way down the sides. Pulling back in the right side of the hips again. Pulling back. Deep breath in. Exhale. Good. Deep breath in. Reach out a wee bit more. Exhale. One last time, deep breath in. Exhale. Good. Coming all the way back to center, and in that little center point, holding on to your elbows, and just let the head relax, let the neck relax, and just let the torso drop down as well. Let the crown of the head drop down. Relax the torso, relax the arms. Let it all lengthen out. Oh, and you'll feel the backs really starting to let go at the same time. And we're going to place that right hand on the floor now. And as you place that right hand right in the middle, slightly forward of the feet, so it's directly under the shoulder. We're going to inhale and lift up to the left arm as we reach up and twist. And taking the arm slightly forward at the same time. And then taking the hand right behind your back. Place the palm of the hand in the lower part of your back as you twist. Bringing the left hand back, Place it in the same place as where the right hand was. Take an inhale, lift up through the right arm. Up. Good little twisting. Taking the arm slightly forward. It's not going to go too far. And then taking it back, bringing the hand just in the base of the spine. Just above the sacrum. As you twist round. Bringing it back to center again. And what we're going to do from there is we're going to just heel toe, feet all the way in. Good. You maybe need to turn round the way so you're facing towards the mat. Good, and then we're going to come down onto your knees. Then as you come down onto your knees, good, your knees are going to be hip width apart. Good, bringing the left hand just above the buttock, and the heel into it, and the thumb going in towards the base of the back as well. So you're just supporting your lower back. We're not going to go into a full Ustrasana back bend. We're just going to do one that's more to the side. We're going to lift up through the right arm, and we're going to bend over to the side slightly and to the back. Just a tiny little bit, not much. And you'll see me at different angles. So as I do that, you've got a tiny little movement to the side, a little movement to the back as well. So we can get all the way up here. Reach it up and over. Deep breath in. Remember to keep holding on to that lower belly, pushing that left hip, pushing the hand into the left hip. And take an inhale as you come back up to center. Exhale, bring that hands back down, place onto the right side. I'll turn around for you. Placing, it's like the pad of my hand is on the upper side of my buttock cheek, and the thumb is going into my lower back. So I can press that in to support the lower back. Hold in the belly, tuck up through the belly and the pelvic floor. Then inhale, lift up through the left arm. And if you want to just reach up, that's absolutely fine. See where your capacity is. Listen to your body. And then reaching over to the left side, the right side slightly, and slightly back. Not too much, but just enough to get that stretch down the front and the left. Okay, deep breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. One last time, deep breath in. Exhale. Deep, nice inhale as you come all the way back up. And exhale. Good. Now we're going to come into extended child's pose as your relaxation. So we're going to take the knees out as wide as we can. Toes are going to be touching. Then bringing your hips down towards your heels if that feels comfortable. If it doesn't, then come straight into Shavasana. If you feel okay with that, I like to take my knees even wider, to be honest, when I do this pose. And because I like to get the torso sort of dipping down in between the thighs, and then slowly, as the belly starts to melt down, then the chest melts down and the arms come forward. And you can reach out with your hands to begin with. Give a nice long reach out and stretch. Yeah, deep breath in, then exhale, soften your forehead onto the floor. And if you feel comfortable with that, lengthen out through the arms a little bit more, stretch them out. I like to use the fingertips. But if you want to go into Shavasana, then that's fine as well. Okay, so you just want to lengthen out, lengthen out. And then on your next exhale, soften all the muscles, let go. Let the arms go limp. Let the neck muscles go limp. Let the spine muscles, hips, knees, everything. Let it all soften out and relax. Maybe your forehead's on the floor. It doesn't matter if it's not. But just wherever you feel comfortable. If you feel that your head doesn't touch the floor, then just bring your hands, stack them, and rest your forehead on your back of your hands. Take a breath into the belly, really deep and slow. And slowly exhale out, letting go of the muscles. Letting go if you're holding on to the muscles. Letting go of even any tension that you're holding on to any of these muscles. And just being aware of how they feel. And that could be my right hip feels tight, my left knee feels tight. I feel tension in my left shoulder. Be aware of certain types of joints because there is a message in there that tells you. And I can help with that if you ask later. And breathe. Let go of the thinking brain. Let go of the thoughts. But if your thoughts do come in, just let them wash right out again. It's fine. Sometimes these thoughts come in as well, and being aware of what these thoughts are, because sometimes everything is a message for us to listen to. We have to listen intently to everything, what our thoughts are, what our body is saying. Everything is a message, and it's there for a reason. And this is just a time to just relax out and let go. And just breathe. And just slowly, slowly, just drag your fingers in your body all the way back up into a soft seated position again. Just being aware of where you are. Taking a breath in and exhale. And as you say in yoga, Namaste.
Namaste.
Oh, we're probably going to cut out any